Hey guys, and welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. In this video we're checking out Mighty Final Fight Forever. This is a retake or a reimagining of the game Mighty Final Fight, which is a game on the NES. Now I'm not too familiar with Mighty Final Fight. I've dabbled a couple of times on the NES, but honestly Final Fight, the arcade game, is the one that I know more. Yes, I played it on the Super Nintendo as well. Most recently I've been playing that version on the Mega Drive, but the arcade version will always be king. So Mighty Final Fight, the characters are smaller, they are cuter, and what's really cool is Mighty Final Fight Forever is fans taking it to the next level. They're giving it a visual overhaul, and because they're using that OpenBOR engine, it just looks really nice. I've played different games on Open Beats of Rage, and I've enjoyed so many of them, including Streets of Rage X, I think it's called, which combines all three Streets of Rage games with lots and lots of different characters. Now when I started playing this, so my view on this is taking Final Fight the arcade game in consideration and not necessarily Mighty Final Fight on the NES. But I went now in the demo that's available, and that's what you're seeing on screen now. You can pick two characters. You can pick Cody and Hagar. However, if you follow or support Bouncer Games over on Patreon, you can get the Patreon build, which also includes Guy, which is the original lineup of the first Final Fight game without any additions or without any of the sequel characters in there. I started off, I played a little bit of Cody, and it was kind of fun. Now, some of the things that were a little bit different when you grab an enemy and you toss them in the opposite direction, if there are other enemies in the way, they get knocked down. They didn't get knocked down in this. It felt a little bit weird, but you have to play this for the game it is. Think Final Fight, but not the mechanics of Final Fight. I mean, the guys look all small, they're little, so we know it's going to be different. After I played Cody, I was like, I got the knife, and I was like, I'm not tossing the knife, I'm stabbing them with the knife. So he's holding the knife, so they've got that characteristic there. What's really cool as well is Cody's got a fireball. He's got a fireball that uses one stock from your super bar, which goes up to 3. When it goes up to 3, you do like a super move, but a special move, you can do a fireball, which is actually a quarter circle forward and punch, exactly how Ryu does it. Now, I discovered that by accident. I didn't look at any guides, and often when I play these games, I don't like to look at how the moves are done, and that was one of the fun things about especially playing games in the arcade, even playing games on like home computers if you didn't read the manual. But in the arcade, you figured stuff out and you shared that information with one another. When I picked Hagar, I was like, man, he's missing his flying power driver. He's not actually missing it. So when you grab the characters, I was pressing jump and then I was pressing attack, and he wasn't doing the flying power driver. In order to do Hagar's flying power driver, which is the best move he's got, it's what attracted me to Final Fight and Hagar in the first place. When I played Final Fight in the arcade, I picked Hagar first time around. I loved that flying power driver. But to do the flying power driver in here, you need to, once you've grabbed them and you're in that grapple pose, you need to press it up and attack, and he does the flying power driver. And I'm saying flying power driver a lot, and for good reason. Also, when you land with the power driver, any enemies nearby get kind of knocked down as well. So on the whole, I did enjoy playing the demo. One thing that was really cool was in the background there was an advert for a Captain Commando movie. I mean, that is just completely freaking epic. As well as that, when we got, so there's 2 stages that the demo's got. When I got to the second stage, it was like the underground stage, but all of a sudden I felt Sodom there, but he was called something else, unless I'm missing the name or missing some lore, and that was just in the wrong place. But again, guys, I'm taking this game at face value for what it is. I'm not expecting a recreation in like chibi graphics of the Final Fight arcade game. I am just imagining an experience that I can play and enjoy, and I did actually enjoy my time with the demo. I think out of the characters, I don't know, it's difficult to say which character was better. I enjoyed playing Cody and Hagar. So just going over onto the projects page, all links will be in the description. If you want to download the demo, the link's down there. If you want to support them on Patreon, I'll put that link down there as well if you want to get that extra character. So the full game will include a whole new story, original characters that will be redesigned with new moves, color palettes collected from other Final Fight games, new playable characters. So that's really interesting. I certainly hope they get Captain Commando in there because I really like Captain Commando. There's going to be original enemies redesigned with new moves, and again, just new enemies. Original levels completely remade. Levels from other Final Fight games, again, completely remade. Completely new levels. remade original soundtrack and some new tracks, new weapons and special attacks, several ways to go through and finish the game, a 2-player mode, a retro mode and an arena mode. Oh, I have to say as well that when I picked Hagar and I picked up a knife, like in the Final Fight arcade game, the only character that can like stab with the knife is Cody. Guy and Hagar, as soon as you get the knife, it is a projectile, you throw it. When I picked Hagar and I tried, well, I was able to stab people with the knife as well, so it was a little bit different, not what I expected. But yeah, on the whole guys, play this game. It's fun, it's worth checking out the demo. It's an interesting take on Final Fight. How it compares to the original Mighty Final Fight, well, I never really played it too much. Like I said at the beginning, I've always been more into the arcade game. So guys, do let me know. Let me know if you played Mighty Final Fight, what you think of this demo and what you think of it compared to the arcade version. It's definitely fun. But that's it guys, a quick and easy video. Check this out. Love fan projects like this. Love stuff on the open Beats of Rage engine. It's almost like a limitless engine that just keeps giving us games. So if you enjoyed this video guys, thumbs up, subscription, turning on those notification bells really does help as well. Be freaking awesome to one another. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.